second game. All right, draft time. Not going to be seeing that Poppy once again for Polu. We'll see whether the bans do evolve as well.
I'm not going to lie, Atlas. I thought you were going to say, not going to talk about it this time, because guess what? Doesn't matter, but we're not. We're keeping up the veil for a little longer.
Yeah.
Certainly.
If this goes to 3 games, you best believe that there'll be people frustrated in chat saying, just please talk about the game. That's what's going to happen.
We will be saying no, but not in game 2, you know? And it's, again, I just want DNF to win a series, Atlas. It's been too long. It hurts too much. The bros of all teams should be able to do this, right? Maybe that's where your bro text goes toward today. Mate, and I have to keep this going because I'm pretty sure Atlas is just all-inning.
Yeah, I just need to all-in on bro.
Yeah,
this is the way.
As you do.
This is how we do it. I don't have that many channel points.
Because you bet them all on bro.
Because, you know, we all-in on bro. That's how we roll. Was a good day when they took down DK, though. That's certainly one of those times where it feels good to be a bro fan. But honestly, you all-in after all-inning so many times. You just don't have that many points to go around.
Azir is open.
All right, this could be the angle, and Bulldog is going to snap that one up. We've seen this be a mistake in the past for other teams. We'll see whether giving this to Bulldog is going to be something that the bros do regret.
Watch them slam like Zins out Akali.
Oh God, I mean, they could just...
It is closer.
It is likely that he did do it like in their last match. I am pretty sure.
Was that? Yeah, that wasn't great, right? That Akali didn't work.
This one's a bit more fun.
So I think the Yone right now is not in the best spot. Oh, I do like that.
That's
Yone,
Maokai.
That combo has been very solid for a long time. It just sets up, follows up so nicely. Tier list picks are good though for DN. Freecs, I actually really like both these first picks.
Yep.
Since I was self-explanatory, ton of early pressure available here for Pioshik. And then what? Well, Gwen is taken away by them, so maybe Mbessa? Sion?
Yep.
Could pick Sion here.
Yeah, Sion would actually be fine, given the fact that the Trundle has already been utilized in this Fearless draft thus far.
Although Morgan Cho is looming.
Oh
on
God,
the
no,
horizon.
it's actually, isn't it just so free?
I think they should. I think he should, yeah.
Yeah, there is no doubt in my mind that...
Well, he can also go Renekton.
I mean, the Prehistoric Lord is, like, it's such a good title, you know? And he has to, like, it would then mean that he has to go Jurassic Cho'Gath.
He has to go Cho'Gath or Renekton.
Renekton's fine too. That's actually a very good point. There are multiple dinosaurs that you can go with, but it's got to be the Cho. It has to be the Cho. And picking the Sion here at this point in the draft, like, think about if that had have just been a Sivir that they locked in instead. I don't think you lose access to a Sion.
No, I don't think it's going to be banned. But it does make me wonder, wouldn't, okay, Bro just save top lane counterpick till last, based on how they've been drafting? I'm pretty sure they would have.
But now they get support counterpick instead. Yeah. Sort of like you get both.
Well, it's also, so now, but that's just the virtue of being on red side, right? You're always going to be able to counterpick a lot.
Yeah, you are able to counterpick a lot. I think if you pick differently on blue side, you can limit the amount of counterpicks.
Yeah, I think that what could have happened, as you highlighted, they pick up the Sivir, which I think would have worked fine with this composition. They probably go Sion themselves and then maybe ban Cho'Gath, or I don't even know if you need to ban Dudu Cho'Gath. I'm not really too worried about that.
Or Morgan just picks Cho'Gath blind and just says, and what? That would be pretty Giga Chad.
I don't think he should, though. That's definitely not good. Morgan has been the best Cho'Gath, though, by a large margin.
Emphasis on the large.
4 of the other Cho'Gaths were DK, and none of them were good.
Oh, God, yeah.
Showmakers was probably the best.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
That was the mid build with the Hyla Blades. That did happen. Yeah.
That was the fun one that originated in the LEC.
Even though they did win with it, Shiu did not look good. Morgan, though...
Didn't we see a 0-8 Sion yesterday? Did that happen?
Maybe. I don't know.
Was that the day before? Might have been the day before.
It might have been the day before. I don't know. I try to forget games like that.
That might have been...
Didn't Dudu go like 0-7?
Yeah,
Sion?
I also think that there was the 0-8 Cho'Gath situation was actually DK.
It probably was Shiu then.
Yeah.
No, wasn't that Barrel?
I mean, he hasn't played support Cho'Gath in quite some time.
But he played it this year.
I'm saying this week it happened. I'm pretty sure it happened this week.
Okay, that wasn't... No, then it wasn't.
Then it wasn't? Okay.
No. Okay, so we got Nico picked up. I like this draft from the bros.
Me too.
Really good front line, good engage. Do kind of lack...
Oh, we are
damage.
Scaling, baby. Look at that. Oh, man. If the DN Freecs managed to convince Bro to do nothing for 30 minutes...
What do you mean convince?
This is so good. That's what I'm saying.
That's the angle.
It's the anti-Bro angle, although...
All right, Slam Jinx.
Since Croco did come in, it has looked a little bit different, but
They're
still.
not quite the same.
I do like the Jinx angle. This would be... We are committed to we're very short range and we're going to start fights. And honestly, we want them to start fights. So maybe this is absolutely fine.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I think it gives you one of the most underrated parts for me about Kai'Sa is her side lane pressure is just insane.
Yep.
It makes it so easy to consistently get picks. And particularly when you're playing as a team like the DN Freecs, whose side laning obviously hasn't been great. There's a lot of angles there. When it comes to the early pressure, it's all about life and Pioshik for DN Freecs. They need to be on point, then they can actually win early skirmishes. If they get engaged on, though, I think that until we reach mid-game, they're kind of cooked. The amount of burst that comes out from OK Membro is a big deal.
Yep.
Eventually, you have so many disengage tools, you have actually beefy front lines, you'll be fine. But the main thing with the DN Freecs composition is you cannot fall too far behind. Because if you fall behind in mid-game, and you're like half an item behind with this comp, you're done.
Yeah.
You're cooked.
It is a little bit rough. And I have a question. You remember how, like, if you had more than one ninja on a team, you'd have, like, -1 health, and, like, if you're a character that had sunglasses on, you'd take less damage from Leona and things like that. If you play Lumberjack Scion, do you do more damage to Maokai?
You should do one more
You should.
damage.
I know they removed all these things from the game, which is so sad.
I already feel like they shouldn't.
I really think, because, like, what does 1 point of health really do? Maybe some stuff. We've seen some people go down to relatively low health, but still, maybe we could put that back. That's my petition. Let's get onto the Rift. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This just in, I just heard from Oleye that you do more damage on Tuesday as well. So make of that what you will. May not be true, but oftentimes I believe what I read in chat. It does help spice up my life. So there it is. Do a bit more damage on Tuesday. That's why we don't have the LCK on Tuesday, because we don't want to skew things in favor of any of the teams that we have.
It does explain a lot about challengers.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, true.
But it doesn't sound like a thing that's true.
Were most of our 9 gamers on a Tuesday? Maybe they were. Imagine that.
We had, what, 2?
Yeah.
Truly, the depths of costing that were hit and the highs will never be replicated again.
Never.
Not in this LCK.
Nope. Unless they bring back Challenger, it will just have to remain in the past. As the Bros waiting here in this brush. Not going to connect. And that will be Polu. Who just goes down to 50% health to start off the lane. Probably subpar. Putting that in the comms column.
Not ideal, but they do still have laning pressure here. Obviously, they're clear. Good amount stronger here. You just need to make sure you don't get hooked, because that does make your life very unpleasant, as a case in point.
Yeah, life did become unpleasant. They do this time manage to take life down to about 50%. Both heals and the Ghost expended, actually. So, Bro using a little more here on this bottom side just to maintain that lane advantage, as level 2 is finally gained. And the Bros will at least be able to get some respite for the moment as they crash this wave in. Do need to be a little bit careful, though, because Life is hitting these hooks. He's managing to get these anchors lined up, and it's working well. There it is, Piercing Darkness into the anchor once again. But it is getting a little bit difficult to do that, because Polu offers a lot of damage back alongside Hype when he does go in.
It's also interesting in that we have Hype going for Ghost and Berserker going for the cleanse, which... Oh!
Other hook going to connect here as Polu once again down to about 200 as now Berserker chasing after him. He may have to flash, although he doesn't. And so he's just going to be fine. DNF fighting back nicely here on this bottom side though.
Big wins in the 2v2. When it comes to the health bar, we'll see if they can actually turn it into a CS advantage, or whether it's going to remain just about the health, as we are farming grasp stacks off each other.
Yes, certainly
that's the game plan.
It's working well for Dudu so far, so there's at least that.
So I also am going to take a close look at something that I think teams haven't been doing very well, and I hope that Morgan can show us how it's done, given his previous Cho'Gath performance, in that I want to see him actually hit feast stacks off of minions before the game is over.
Like, just eat minions.
Just eat minions, but also eating a single grub, eating a dragon when you're there is something you should do. Yeah. As soon as you can. Obviously, if there's a specific objective you want to play for, that's okay. But I can't really deal with the continued pressure of watching a Cho'Gath just sit there and not become bigger. It feels wrong. I need him to be as big as humanly possible. And Morgan did that.
Oh, that brings me to the plot of the most recent Jurassic Park film, where it is about humans making dinosaurs as big as humanly possible, you know?
The last, like, new age Jurassic Park I watched was the first one with Chris Pratt.
Ah, yeah.
Another!
So I think that's like 3 away.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 movies.
Yeah.
So did you actually watch it?
Yeah, I went and watched it.
Oh, was it good?
For some reason, my wife and I just like go and watch every Jurassic Park film together.
This was the one with Scarlett Johansson, right?
Yeah.
So
and it was a bit of a non sequitur, but it had dinosaurs in it, and dinosaurs are cool. So
I respect it.
I was into it for that reason. Not a great film. I don't.
You and I
beat around the bush.
Went to
not good.
Watch Superman. That one was awesome.
That was definitely, it was fun. I'm not going to say I really thought it would. I mean, I think the performances were good. I think the story was unnecessarily convoluted.
Really?
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
It was better than I expected. It was better than I expected.
Were you also there when we went to see Thunderbolts? I'm not.
No, I didn't see that one.
Didn't see that one. That one was good. I think you would like that one.
Yeah, apparently that one was okay. I made the mistake of watching the...
it was quite good.
Another couple of superhero films.
Oh, yeah, you saw like the bad...
Yeah.
The bad stretch? Yeah. Yeah.
So I've gone off. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to go watch True Detective with my wife. And
and instead you're going to watch
good performances and stuff.
Yeah, like the new Jurassic
like the new Jurassic Park. No, that was before. That was before, okay?
Okay. That
was different.
But you're committed now to Jurassic Park.
And we are committed to a team fight as well, as Croco's flashing in, managing to get on top of Pyosik, but already Polu has gone down and Pyosik gets himself out. It's the steal, though, for Croco to make sure that this is worth it for the bros, as Emperor's Divide from Bulldog is really helping, but Life still taking a fair bit of damage. There's the flash over from Dudu, and the knock-up still catches Hype, who is able to at least get the supercharger to get himself out of there, and Dudu is not able to follow up because it was a good rupture. Still 2 kills for DNF, even if they don't get the Drake.
A team fight win for DNF. Breathes hope, as we saw the fan cam there. Fans feeling good about that one. Dragon did go over to Bro, so it is not the end of the world for them, but it is a big win.
Yeah.
That is what I want to see. I want to see true commitment, and that's what they gave us here. Initial setup to this fight doesn't look that good, but Pyosik actually does a great job, and Life, again, has been the main character for DNF thus far. Hooks the people away from Pyosik to ensure that he doesn't go down. Then Bulldog sets up actually a really nice fight, forces the flash, and then Dudu, he commits in a way that fills me with joy. The fact they're not able to kill Hype is a little unfortunate. I feel like they could have chased a little further, but early on is Polu.
Well, he's just flashing away. Hype now in a little bit of trouble, but Life is also going down lower and lower. Supercharger to get Hype in there as the hook is still going to connect. Croco does turn up, but can he actually save the play? That's the question as Berserker gets out of the way of the grasping nature, and it is just going to be a 1-for-1 in the end.
Favorable, though, for DNF, I would say, because the Kaisa ends up dying.
Would agree.
But the kills go over the life, which is a bit unfortunate. You know, that's not really what you want, as...
Demolition Man here on the bottom side of the map as Morgan just walks up to the turret momentarily. There's a large minion wave here, and Morgan's relatively loud, so he is just going to yell at the Scion a bit.
Morgan is already on 2 feast stacks.
There we go. Just use it on cooldown.
That's what I love. That's what I want to see.
Got to get bigger.
Got to get bigger.
All right, we're see how this one starts.
I'm kind of wondering whether Hype thought that he was about to ding 6. Like, maybe the experience bar was close, because I don't know. This makes sense, right? It's just really a nice hook from life. But then recommitting here before Croco is there, this aggressively, I don't think you can really excuse us.
He's here in this bottom lane.
He's everywhere!
Yeah, we got 1 second on the feast, but Croco is moving in. Oh dear, remember Morgan gets more powerful the lower his health bar. His Dawning Shadow goes down, and maybe I lied, because Morgan is just dead. Croco over here now just gonna have to walk his way out. This Christmas tree is just gonna park itself underneath this turret to try and grab some of these minions. Life is really pulling DNF back into this series.
I just hope he keeps it up, because this is a life level performance that I don't even remember what the last time was we saw life play like this. Because there were times when he did.
Yeah, I think he may have had a Gen G tag when he was playing like it last time.
Might have been 4 years, yes. As, oh, Morgan's hubris of a tank player, thinking he can you don't need to go in here. Yeah, just stay.
He was feeling himself, man.
Well, yeah, but... ends up dying because of the ultimate. Really nicely done there as well by Berserker, assisting his teammates. You weren't really necessary, like you don't really have kill threat, but at least wait until you sustain up a little bit off of the minion wave.
Yeah.
Just let the play go. The fact you got out there with your life is already a win.
Yep.
It's almost a 2K goal lead for DNF.
And their composition is all scaling. We have to say once,
Dare we to dream?
Yeah. Well, no.
No, no dream.
I'm not dreaming in either direction.
Okay.
At this point in time.
I can only imagine what the discourse will be when we do hit game 3, so I'm kind of hoping for that.
Yeah.
Also, I think DNF need a win, man. I think even the staunchest bro fan, you're a bro fan, so you're noble. Just by nature.
Yeah.
You know you can afford to get
absolutely. I mean, we go all in and then just hope that we lose. That's the bro way. It's not about victories on the Rift, because we get victories just by existing as, you know, bro fans.
Wouldn't it be poetic if your bro text goes toward making a DNF player happy?
True. Although I don't pity DNF fans, right? It's not about pity here.
Okay, let me rephrase that. How about making a DNF player happy?
Absolutely. Because we want to make everyone happy.
Yeah.
That's the bro way. As Morgan is going to get knocked up. I mean, this is just Scion versus Cho'Gath, everyone. That's kind of how it's going. Closer is going to be able to lock down this Siege minion. 300 gold is the lead here for Bulldog in this mid lane, as Closer is continuing to take a lot of pressure. And the bros licking their wounds for the moment, but we'll see where they do try to put on an extra layer of pressure. I think fighting for this Drake going to be a very good idea, because I think that is one of the biggest remaining win conditions here for the bros, is to try and get a dragon stack going, make that one their way to win this game. As I say that, it is a back coming on through for Croco, and Pureshik has already started off the Drake. So it is not one of the Drakes that they're going to contest.
And even though these early skirmishes were good, we need to see actual team fighting. We're gonna hold off on the excitement. We're gonna hold off on truly losing it until we see DNF actually take a good team fight.
And triple Chemtech, Hextech Soul is available for both teams now. That is a scary prospect. As teleport back in here from Closer, doesn't quite have his Blade of the Rune King completed just yet. And as he gets back to lane, Bulldog is going to offer a fair bit of damage back. His National's Tooth is done. Doesn't even have shoes. He's just built that sword. That is what he's going to be going to battle with.
Isn't it more of a dagger? I don't actually. I haven't looked at it in detail.
It's a tooth, actually, isn't it? It's
well, yeah, but a dagger can be.
Yeah, you'd make a dagger out of a tooth, wouldn't you? And it depends on how big the tooth.
Well, it can be a sword. I just think at this shape, it gives dagger. Well, oh my God!
Flashed on here by Life. He finds the knock up as well. Pollard gonna have to flash away. Slightly aggressive, maybe overly so, but I just love the vibes. I love what Life is putting out here.
I'm with you. I don't know about tempo yet, but the vibes are there.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, that TP though.
Well, Nature's Grasp is coming on through here as there's the ulti. They just want to punish Life for his hubris. He wants to try and Hexgate his way out, but there is enough CC to deny any of that. In fact, just damage would be enough. So honestly, he was definitely not escaping there.
Might have been worth just letting Morgan eat him.
That would have been a good idea. Feed the Cho'Gath is a good move.
Would have been good. Like, he's not going to be able to make it towards the top side anyway because he TP'd behind them. This is also, I still think, a fine trade for DNF because they get a ton of damage towards the top side turret. As Dudu needs to be a little careful. I know he's Sion, but that is a lot of damage that is imminent here. And he will be dipping out. Also has his ultimate available, so I guess I needn't worry.
He's all right momentarily. Still, the Bros able to grab a little bit back as far as some control over this game. We're going to see this one more time as, there was a hell of a lot committed to just killing a Nautilus. But sometimes when you are struggling,
come on, Morgan.
It's time to just put as many resources into killing a target as you possibly can.
You got to think about the food.
Yep.
Just, it's fine. You're not killing any of those other guys. Just run towards that Nautilus, jumping up.
All right, Heartsteel done here for Morgan as well. Doesn't have many stacks there, but he is up to 4 already on the feast. And every time I look up and I see that it's on cooldown, I just smile. I feel good.
Is that how Ox feels when it comes to Ziggs and teams not rotating him with the W?
Oh, 100%.
Where he just becomes like so focused, and I'm just like, get those feast stacks up! Well, that makes sense.
That's how it goes.
I like Cho'Gath, man. He's such a Season 2 champion.
He's brilliant because he also hasn't been reworked when most of the other ones have in one way or another.
Because he's fair. He just does what he does and he always has.
I mean, he has one of the last remaining silences in the game, right?
Yep. Yeah, there is a decent amount of like the channel interrupts. Those I think are still relatively commonplace. But yeah, silences, there are not a lot anymore.
Kind of crazy thinking back to what LeBlanc used to do and what Cassidy used to do. Kind of crazy.
When you think about it, that's actually, particularly with LeBlanc, a character whose whole identity is I jump in and you can't counterplay unless you like really have it. Yeah, that's, wow.
A little bit silly. As Berserker is just going to take this turret and there is nothing the Bros can do about it. That is going to be feats of strength. This first turret blood goes down and the Bros are just losing.
He is also Giga accelerated here. 45 souls at only 15 minutes. And every showing between these two teams, Atlas, need I remind you, has gone the distance.
Yeah.
Has gone to free.
We should have known.
Right now, it's feeling good.
Well, they're going to take even more here. As the Rift Herald is going to be taken. We want to remind everyone as well that this doesn't get worse for DNF.
Oh, no.
They are just happy to continue scaling to infinity. And so the Bros gonna have to do something before it just gets way too late. Back gonna come on through here for Berserker. He's gonna see what he can put together as the next item. Very close to Rapid Fire Cannon item number 2. Aiming should be taking notes.
As long as no one on DNF massively oversteps, they also have so much built-in safety, right?
Yeah.
Like actually killing a target for Bro is really hard because even your prime target, Berserker, has a Zero to keep him safe, has a Scion, has a Nautilus, and has a Xin Zhao. And normally I think you're supposed to fall behind a little bit in the early skirmishes, but because the early fights did go their way, that's not the case. Berserker is actually 1,000 gold ahead, about to hit RFC.
It's massive. The fact that the center is so far ahead is ludicrous here in this game. As Morgan wants to be able to answer this turret take towards the bottom side. The problem is that there's also a dragon available as Pioshik may be a little bit too far forward, but the hook is going to come on through. Pop Blossom is denied almost entirely as Closer at defensive. Little Q there is slightly helpful as Dudu from the back end of the fight is looking to take one down, and there is the Piercing Darkness to finish off the kill. A double comes down as Ione falls, and Life says 2 for 1, we take those, and an inner turret is going to fall as well as Morgan was thinking about a flank and thinks against it in the end.
The Lord even TP'd! Didn't matter! Fight was already lost as, oh my god, Atlas.
I mean...
Is it happening?
there's very little chance that the Bros can win this game. Based on what we're seeing in the play, but also how these drafts are set up. These team fight, like, what happened in that booth afterwards? Like, what was Bulldog watching? You know, and then what did he share to the rest of his team after he watched it? That was all we really saw, was him in the coach's booth, studying, making sure that everything was better. Man, he came up with the answer here, and it was Life play really well. And Life was like, all right.
All right, okay, I guess I will. And then he has.
Yep.
So far, absolute. Don't be fooled by that KDA, by the way. He is the player of this match so far for DNF, but it's everyone looking better.
3-3-3. He literally has 100% kill contribution on both teams.
That's impressive.
Yeah. I was going to say, look at that scoreline and be impressed.
If there is action, he'll be there.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter where it is, night or day, bro or rain, he'll be there. Don't you worry. I think that this is one of those classic bro games where after a great game one, they just kind of don't do anything and lose.
That is what it's looking like thus far. Let's see whether they come alive. Maybe there's some sort.
Oh, I think.
But I just don't really feel it.
I think they will.
In game 3.
Hey, you know where I was going with that.
And honestly, what would today have been without this first series being a 3-gamer? It's just not really.
Yeah, I'm not going to make statements like, oh my god, there's no way, because let's be real, it's still DNF, right? They still need to close out the game.
Yep.
And we're not going to make any statements like that for a team that has just really struggled with actually closing out games. But given the position that this draft is in, the fact that they have both amazing engage, amazing disengage, a really big range advantage, and their carries are fed, I feel like this should be a slam dunk. This should be a freebie from here on out for DNF. All they need to do, keep Bulldog and Berserker safe, team up, and 5v5.
Yeah, I mean, if they were half their gold lead behind, I would still say that DNF are in a great place in this game.
Instead, they're 5.5k gold up.
Yeah.
I understand their reservations surrounding Otacon. I think it's fine to start Otacon and then just turn. That's okay. Don't actually need to flip and take any big risks. I get why you wouldn't want to do that if you're DNF.
Let's see whether the Bros can actually get Polo into a good position to hit a Pop Blossom. That is going to be a really important thing, in my opinion, in this game, because the Pop Blossoms really haven't been landing. Polo had a great game on the Poppy. Unfortunately, not too much more. We've started up the Otacon, though.
Bro is not the objective first. That can be annoying to play into for the Maokai, and Polo is on the flank.
Yeah, this Polo angle is actually fantastic. Wind becomes lightning with Pyoshik not quite able to get in there. As it goes down to 100 health, and Pyoshik, he's able to lock it down. Polo gets into the backline, but Bulldog is absolutely fine. And oh god, the Bros are just way too far behind. They're going to get obliterated in this fight after losing the objective, and now going to lose even more.
And DNF, surge to life. This might be a like 22-minute. They might end. I don't know if they actually can, but it was a clean ace. And even though the Nexus might not fall, the game is over.
Oh yes. I mean, I think it's been over for quite some time.
Oh, I know, but I wanted to be careful.
10,000 gold, 21 minutes, Senna Azir Scion. I mean, at this point, it's like attack move winnable.
We're getting to haircut.
Yeah, rally your Zerglings to the enemy's nexus, you know?
That's where we're at, right? It's hairband time. If we would do that, which we don't, because we're not going to repeat that mistake. I do love, though, that DN Freecs finally are in the fray. We see a full commitment on the team fight, a trust in their front line, and even though Bro tried to throw them off kilter, they're not going to fall for it.
Well, it is still going to be a slow and steady type scenario here.
I mean, yeah, they don't get soul in 45 seconds, so that's something for Bro.
Yeah, I think the fact that this is a best of 3 is the biggest thing for Bro at this point in time.
You know me, Atlas, always the optimist.
Yeah.
I got nothing, though. I don't see it.
Well, at least Polo made it to level 7. By 22.5 minutes in this game.
Oh my god, dude, that is so funny. He did the most damage in the game.
Okay. I mean, fair enough.
Well, I mean, is it? He has an Azir with Leandris on his team.
I mean, I don't understand it, but I understand.
A little bit of that is farming off of Cho'Gath, right?
Yeah.
So we need to...
There hasn't been a massive amount of, like, we're skirmishing all the time. It's a lot of Bro not doing very much, losing after losing a couple of skirmishes early. And now Morgan looking for a flank angle. Some desperation here as Croco goes in. The rupture is decent, but that is a golden Azir. Still, he's going to get gobbled up, and down goes Life as well. So it's a better looking fight here for the Bros, but still, DNF, they have Berserker, and it's Berserker not really doing too much in this fight for now. So there's the knockup. Is this just going to be the counter ace? Oh my god, DNF! Not like this! No! Dudu is dead! There's the ace! And I don't think it changes the fact that DNF should win, but it's still so sad!
No, this doesn't actually mean anything. It's fine. 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 They're okay. Just don't tilt. Please, DNF. Please.
I mean, I'm saying please, Chronicler, please.
No,
at this point, pull yourself together, man.
I'm barely keeping it together, Atlas, because...
well, the Bros are going to be able to deny that soul point that you were talking about. Some more bounty gold does go over here. I don't know what to tell you, Chronicler.
It's fine.
They want to fight.
Okay, it's okay. They still took 2 inhibs. They're still going to be set up for Nash. They're still 6,000 gold ahead.
Yeah.
They still outscale.
Yeah.
All they need to do is not tilt.
Yeah.
And have another one of those fights.
Yeah.
Because one more of those fights,
yeah,
I actually wouldn't be able to take this. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not doing this for DNF. You know me, Atlas. I'm a fragile man. I can't.
It's going to be really difficult for Chronicler. So
it's fine.
DNF, think about that.
No, but they're fine.
They are just going to take this inhibitor, and Bro aren't really going to be able to do anything about it, as we can see. We've got ults up in 2 seconds, and then Bro are going to have all of them. That is not before.
Right.
Their base is entirely exposed.
Back to textbook. We start up Nash. If they come, we turn on them.
No, if you
they can't fight. They can't fight you. There's triple inhib down. They can't actually do anything about it. You do have to actually start Nash. You do have to start Nash.
Well, they're going to look to kill the Bros
actually
on their
start
way
Nash.
towards the Nash first. And the Bros are going to try and get some waves shoved out. The Nash has been started. There's a lot of vision actually for Bro in the area. It's kind of crazy. So they know exactly what's going on. Look at this cheeky ward. And
Morgan can actually steal this, by the way.
Oh, 100%. He can just
there's no cone.
flash over.
There's no cone. He doesn't have flash. Okay. It's fine. They're good. They're okay.
Well, Life is going in. Let's see whether the follow-up is going to be there. There is the Nash taken. As already, Life has gone down. Closer getting on top of Pyoshik, who does manage to flash his way out. But the knockup's there onto Bulldog. Empress Divide doesn't do much of anything at all. As Hype gets into that backline and flashes onto Bulldog to take out the Azir. Only 2 left standing, but the Winions may have taken matters into their own hands. As Morgan says, nope. I can take on this army. Thankfully, my Nexus turrets are going to respawn as he at least keeps one of them alive. And DNF, guys, I mean, really.
It's starting to feel like all the forces of the universe do not allow DNF to win.
Do I even understand scaling in League of Legends? Do I get it?
Just let Life die. Life dying for Nash is great. It's fine. It's your nod. It doesn't matter. Because you can slow play this. Why are we going in this hard? Look at the base. Just slow play DNF.
Yeah.
Just you already got Nash. You can just leave and then literally.
But also, like, Life didn't even need to go in because they couldn't have actually got into the pit.
No. But
at all.
I agree. But Life going in there is fine. Just sack your Nautilus. Let it go.
It's the multi-pronged. It's like when we're talking about the Trident.
Atlas.
You know, it's try mistake.
Atlas, it's only a 4,000 gold lead now. And I think they should still win, but I'm getting worried.
Well, Morgan has a very large amount of health. This inhibitor is just going to get taken out one more time. As DNF with Baron, triple inhib down, 1 Nexus turret. The Bros will have to just hope that they can destroy them, and they're going to need to start this fight so quickly. There's the flash forward from Closer. He looks to get on top of Berserker, who goes down so incredibly low, and then dashes back to Void Seeker! Oh, you see seek and you shall find. Hype as in goes Croco. They get the Pop Blossom as well onto the entire team. Oh, bro, no, you cannot do it to them. Not like this. Pyoshik is dead. Out goes the Scion. Still, it's going to take like a year and a half for the pros to mop up the base.
No, get rid of the cam. I don't want to see it.
No, there's no way. There is no way this is... You're not allowed to win from here.
Oh my god, Hype, this snipe right here. Unbelievable. How is no one catching that either?
And that is without investing a single ultimate. So now this 4v5 has every R button available.
Well, I'm glad both Dans are here, because I might not be available for the second series if
we've got some analysts. We also have a play-by-play. That's the best part. We can just put Brendan up here.
But I think we're going to need some time if DNF don't win this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. Nongshim and Genji, like that's Valdez and Ox. 100%. We can... I'm happy to hang out on the space. I may not be very useful.
I'm going to need to go outside and just sit by the river for a little bit.
Yeah, I want to see some... I really want Cherry Blossom season, but it's not Cherry Blossom season anymore. I really
Or rainy season, you know, you sit at the overhang.
It's supposed to rain today.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, don't say that.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is supposed to. It's been dry for a long time, but today...
Atlas.
Today is the day of rain.
No, they're going to win.
It might be raining in here too,
if
they don't manage to get this. Like, I don't know.
I don't know how I am this emotionally invested in the 1-in-20 team, but that's where we are right now, Atlas.
No, that's how it's supposed to go. And this was supposed to be their win. They do have Soul Point.
The gold lead is gone.
Yeah, no, it's just not even there.
But the
inhibitors are going to be back up again really soon. There is the second one that has respawned in that mid lane. So now it is just bottom side of the map. Like, if DNF get Hextech Soul, I think it is then just over, right?
I will, yes, it should be. Atlas,
but
if
there's
DNF don't win this game, I will believe in curses. And not caster curses, the curses that are placed upon a team, because if they cannot win this game...
Oh yeah, this is some Voldemort defense against the Dark
I don't know what is happening here,
right
but this can't be explained!
Yep, Tom Riddle, what have you done to our Duke?
Croco's on the flank!
Well, he is spotted relatively early. The double rupture is massive though, and the Pop Blossom is going to connect! But Berserker is still up, the Empress Divide is good, but doesn't matter! Hype is on the side, another double rupture here from Morgan, who seems immune to damage! And
okay.
Wife is just dead. That is the result of this play. The inhibitors also stay up, and this time, the DN Freecs do not overextend.
And the game returns to a state of equilibrium.
1 minute, 20 seconds until 3 inhibitors are alive here.
We take another look. The big thing is that Bulldog survives all of this. Morgan starts with the knock-up. Croco also does a really good job of finding that flank. And it's kind of a scathing indictment of DNF that they don't have vision.
Yeah.
They see the flank coming, but at that point it's already too late. But they keep their 2 carries alive, which means that, yes, life dies. Doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things. But now that inhib is about to respawn, and that was the biggest advantage that DNF had. Now, they also have a range advantage, and I would argue a compositional advantage, but we have seen those things not matter, as somehow Prime Hype of Challenger renown has shown up in this game.
Not to mention, Closer actually finding some incredible team fights later on in this game, where his early performance was forgettable, and now Polu gets in there, down goes Bulldog! He finds nothing with the sweep! Oh, Bruce, how are you doing this?
Okay, bro, looking to start up Nash, but do note that their base is open. Their base is open.
Yeah.
Their base is open.
Someone needs to go back.
Okay, but if they trade Nash for 2 inhibs, like, I don't think they can end, because they can't actually, they don't have a wave.
I mean, they are just going to immediately go back, so they're not losing the game off the back of this
but
one.
they get the mid inhib.
Yep. Pyoshik will finally...
They get the mid inhib. So it's mid inhib for Nash, definitely trade up for Bro, who now have the gold lead back in their favor.
But mid inhib means basically nothing, right?
Oh, I know!
Park yourself mid anyway.
Oh, and if the
God.
respawn on that bot lane, Enid was a little better as... I'm not gonna lie.
You know what this is? This is Ender's Game, man.
That was
like beat him so hard that you win every subsequent fight as well.
That was a crazy play, a crazy flash engage from Palu. But also, oh my god, like what can you do? Like there is basically no time to react there. The flash Nico ult, we've seen Carrier do it, Apollo as well as Croco is looking for a flank. It might be an angle where we actually see Bro get the fur dragon. And that'll be it.
Oh my god, if that is what's going to happen, it would be absurd. They have a gold lead now, 2.6k. Croco on a brilliant flank angle, but he's spotted.
There's the TP.
Gets the control ward down, teleport in.
Oh, they do have a ward. Closer's on his way.
He does walk over that vision, but the Nature's Grasp still comes down. He wants to find the angle onto Berserker, but Berserker is still safe for the moment. Morgan in a bit of trouble. They get the knock up onto Dudu though, and the Pop Blossom, it connects onto this center in the backline, and Hype says, good night, my friend.
Bulldog's still alive.
Bulldog is able to get a whole lot of work down finally. He does go down. Pioshik,
they traded up.
Able to be able to take down Hype, and yes, Morgan and Closer are still alive, but DNF have more.
It's 2 for free. Dudu can TP back. I think this might be the Hextech Soul going over to DNF.
Hextech Soul should mean that the game is likely more difficult to win.
No, they're waiting. Can they even kill him?
I don't know. He's got GA as well as... Okay, Life was the only one left in that brush. Wind Becomes Lightning does come on through there as he gets himself over. But he's in perfect position to be murdered. Morgan has 17 million health bars and a feast. So you might say, I've got Smite. Everything's going to be okay. Not against this guy. Oh, Chronicler, no.
I cannot take this!
Nope, not anymore. Not this, no, not like this. No. I've said not like this so many times, it's losing meaning. All right, let's have it, take me through it, Chronicler.
So, it's again, Palu that for me is the MVP. This time though, I think Berserker needs to flash this right there. Gets clipped on the very edge. And then, that is the plasma stack, by the way, that sets it up. Without that, Hype doesn't have an ult angle. It's the heroics from Pioshik ensuring that Hype dies that make this even remotely close, and Bulldog still does a lot of damage as... I don't even know, guys. Like...
Yeah, Life was still waiting there, but Pioshik had left earlier. They didn't see Closer coming over, but...
Even with Pioshik there, they just can't. They can't do that.
That Q angle that went under Dudu's Q to destroy Life and then gets out safely. But we've got another fight coming up. Ooh,
the range.
Almost.
Berserker has hit 100 stacks.
Unbound Soul as well, non-committal. And there is
1,500 health.
extra range. Like, he's a monster.
He just doesn't get, and that to me is partially Berserker. Again, I think he should have flashed that. But the rest of the team, you need to keep this guy safe. There's a Kaisa and a Yone on the enemy team.
Yeah.
You need to use your tools to try and protect him, because if they just go for him and you don't somehow hold them off.
It's 6 items. Like, it's a whole full item. We're in mid and in AD carry right now. Sort of out of nowhere.
Well, it's the, what, like 5?
Yeah, and it's the fact that it's the huge lead for Life in the support position, I guess, and Pioshik as well in jungle, that is allowing such an incredible lead like that, but it's just kind of nuts that it's an entire completed item.
I kind of would have liked instead of going for Bloodletters, to go for Death Cap as well. I think you just need the maximum amount of damage you can get because you only have 2 carries on your team, right? And that's what we're really seeing is that Bro have, I'd argue, 3 carries with Morgan, and as big as he is. Whereas DNF only have 2, although Pioshik in that last fight did end up getting the kill.
How much health does Morgan have? Like, is he hitting 10k yet?
I know, but it's a lot.
I think it's probably 7 or 8.
I want to highlight and look at Palu. Palu has been the deciding factor in so many of these fights.
And if they do find these pincer moves, this composition is so devastating.
It's the continued Croco flank angles, right, that you highlighted, or it's Closer TPing behind. The vision coverage needs to be better from DNF. They can't allow... Berserker basically can't get tagged by any of Morgan's knock-up, Croco's CC, Closer's knock-up, or Palu, because if Hype can ult, you lose the fight. If Hype gets the ult on Berserker, Senna doesn't get to play the game.
Yep. Berserker's still level 16 as well. It's a 2-level advantage for Hype in that matchup.
Okay.
Oh
Okay, Atlas.
And I still think that if this was any other game, I'd look at this game state and I'm like, Sion, Senna, Azir? Oh, it's in the bag.
It's a win. It's not a win. Oh, come on, DNF.
Well, there is the knock-up onto a Sion. Not something that they're going to look to engage on here.
We are just K-ramming.
We are K-ramming so much. No one wants to be the one that makes the mistake. That's what this game has come down to. As Baron going to be up very, very shortly.
Trap.
Yeah.
Dudu can take it.
Yep, he can be the one that's... Oh, that is... Berserker's not the one that's supposed to be tanking those.
Oh, another flank.
Yeah, Morgan walks forward. There is the Nature's Grasp. And can they find the CC? That's the question. Bro, haven't hard committed, but in goes Closer. He gets exhausted, but pulls it on back. Life still at 50%. Pyosik as well, down relatively low.
Mid lane is pushing. Rose just starting up Nash.
All right, well, there's a flash forward from Closer. I don't know whether that was the angle he wanted, but he finds the soul once again. Morgan taking so much as Hype. Killer Instinct into the backline. The Pop Blossom. It connects, and down goes Bulldog. Polu will be answered here as Pyosik down low himself. The hook is going to connect, but Hype is still up and available. And Dudu is getting himself out. Berserker is over the wall as Morgan. He's going down lower. He's got full health, but he's dead. No! And the Bros, I think they just did it. Oh, there is no way, DNF. There is no way, DNF.
Well, then I guess they're not ending yet.
I mean, the Baron does go down. 4 for 1 is the trade. The Bros have won 5 team fights in a row to bring us to this moment. DNF had all but won this game.
I think, it's hard to see in the replay, I think Bulldog dashed in trying to get the ult angle. I think he got hit by a Maokai Q. So he got interrupted mid-dash.
Ah.
Because he didn't get clipped by the Pop Blossom, but the Hextech Soul goes over. And I think that is the death sentence on this game. And I don't have words.
I'm not gonna, I do have to say, I know we've been focused on the fact that DNF really need to get wins, but this comeback performance from the Bros as well, this camaraderie that they are showing us has been absolutely unbelievable. I just wish it was against any other team.
If this was against DK, even we we would have had to appreciate it.
If this was against BNK, DRX, they're on the same playing field.
That would have been, we would have all been joyous.
But it's DNF, man. They needed anything. Just let him take a cheeky game too, you know?
Come on, bro. Just one push. Just one over-aggressive push. Come on, man.
But now, I actually think the Bros need to do this. They need to complete this extraordinary comeback. Because honestly, it is absolutely amazing what they have accomplished in this game. Yeah, Hextech Soul, and now Morgan just gets to eat all of their stuff. 6,000 in the lead for just Hype. He has no shoes. He took them off. He's like, you got those upgraded shoes? What about no shoes? And even these Pop Blossoms kind of hurt, as Bulldog does take a bit of damage there. And I think Morgan can tank a Fountain Laser for about 12 minutes. That's what his health bar looks like to me. He doesn't even have full build yet.
This game got me contemplating life, Atlas.
I think life is contemplating life. You know, it's really gotten to that level.
There's too many layers!
And I do want to say that this 4 and 9 Nautilus was about to get my POM vote no matter what, even though I don't have one anymore. That was just a brief thing yesterday. As Croco does take a bit of damage here.
I'm not going to lie, some of the later fights, the hooks have not been...
No, but the early game, the reason they basically won this game by the mid game was him.
I'm coping. Bulldog has his AIDA, or has his...
I mean, it's still winnable. They just need to play better.
He has death cap. He's death cap. Maybe... Oh, no, not the sapling. Hextech Soul.
Oh, yeah. The slapling.
The electric slapling?
It's danger. The roots are going to come out. The nature is grasping. Even the Void Seeker will connect. Berserker is just down. Pyoshik does get on top of Hype, but he's just autoing his way to freedom down to the GA, but he's not worried about it. And the Bros will snatch victory out of the jaws of defeat, and DNF still only one game so far this round, and they are careening towards equalizing their loss streak. And right as we are signing the death warrant of DNF, Closer hits 1,000 kills. Congratulations. I feel like I watched something that I should not have watched.